And then questions, yeah? And these are questions that we can answer here with what I say, and also some of the answers will be downstairs when we go into the museum, and you can see some examples, yeah? So, first of all, in English, we call this the Center for Fishing Experimentation. And what do you think that means? The Center for Fishing Experimentation.
Centro de experimentación con peces.
Okay, so what do you think they do at the center? What kinds of things do you think they do here? Okay, experiments, yeah?
Look different types of living things that are in the sea.
Okay, very good, yeah. They deal with different types of living things in the sea. Anything else that they could do here? You can guess. You don't have to know. Boats? Okay, yeah, fishing boats. Something to do with fishing boats. Okay, and where is the center? Where are we? First question. Very good. Where in Gijón?
In Asturias.
No, Gijón is in Asturias. Where in Gijón are we?
In La Real.
Okay. Yeah? Specifically? El Real. Yeah? Alright. So this center was founded in 1980. Yeah, but it was called something different. It was called the Center for Aquatic Investigations. What is aquatic investigations? Aquatic. What do you think this means? Aquatic. Okay. So having to do with what? What does aquatic? Right? So what kind of things does that mean? What do you do? Okay, things in the water. Very good, yeah? Aquatic means things in the water. Yeah? And investigation? So they investigate things in the water. Yeah?
Could you say some examples? What kind of things you can find in the sea? Animals, not only animals, also plants. And what is the name? This special name that received the plants that are not seaweeds. Thank you very much. Seaweeds. Algae also is the algae is the scientific name.
Yeah. Okay. So then in 1987, they changed it to the Center for Fishing Experimentation. Yeah. 7 years later, they changed. And what they do here, the things they do, are to make plans for developing fisheries. Do you know what fisheries are? Fisheries. What do you think this is?
To
All
catch.
the fish? Okay. No. It has something to do with fish. Yeah? That's fishing. Yeah. It has something to do with this. Yeah? Fisheries are places where they grow fish. Yeah? They study them, they develop them, they can farm them there. Yeah? Okay. Places for fish.
So in Spanish, places where you can cultivate or you can catch the prey, catch the fish. If there are places where you can catch the fish, these are called in Spanish caladeros. Caladeros. Especially places where fish are found easily.
Yeah. Okay. So another thing they do, or they carry out scientific research to decide the minimum size for a fish you can catch and keep. Has anyone here ever been fishing? No one?
Yes.
Yes, you have been fishing. Okay. Where have you been fishing?
In
Okay. Did you catch anything?
No.
No? Anyone else been fishing? No? Okay. Well, when you go fishing, yeah, sometimes you catch a very small fish. And you look at the fish, and you have to throw it back in the water. You can't keep it, because it's too small. Okay? Why is it important to decide the size for keeping a fish? How big a fish has to be? Why do you think this is important?
Because if it's very small, it can grow. And it's better catch big fish because it's bigger.
Okay, it's bigger. What does it mean if it's bigger?
Or it's
Not
a,
the translation, but what does this mean for the fish?
It's
it's an adult.
Yeah? If it's bigger, it's also more mature. Yeah? An adult. If you catch, for example, if you catch a baby fish, yeah, or a fish that has not reached maturity, this fish cannot make babies. It cannot make more fish. It does not have a chance to reproduce. And if we catch all of the fish before they have a chance to reproduce, what will happen? If you eat all of the fish before they make more fish, what happens?
You can fish more because there aren't more fish.
Exactly. There are no more fish. Yeah? So it's important to have a size for each species of fish because a size can tell you more or less if the fish is mature. Yeah? If you can catch this fish and eat this fish because you're not in danger of causing problems to the population of the fish, the number of fishes. Yeah? Do you have questions so far? You understand?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So then also fishing seasons. What is a fishing season?
Temporary fish.
Okay, what does this mean?
When you can fish.
When you can fish for certain things, yeah? And is it the same for all fish, do you think? The season?
No.
Do you know any seasons, for example? Do you know when certain things are in season, when you can fish for them?
You can go to Mercadona and buy it.
Yeah?
If it's the season, you can go to Mercadona and buy it. And if this is not the season, it's impossible to get this fish or this sea urchin. Remember that we couldn't do the dissection because I couldn't find it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I went to Carrefour one day, and it said Feria de Merluza, yeah? And there was merluza everywhere. And I assumed that merluza was in season, yeah? People were catching a lot of merluza, so you can find a lot of it, yeah? In English, merluza is hake. Hake. H-A-K-E. Hake. Yeah? Okay. So they decide when you can fish for certain things. The seasons that you can fish for them. Alright? And banned species. Banned. What does this word banned mean? For example, if I were to tell you smoking is banned.
No,
No.
Smoking is-
banned here. If you go outside, you can smoke. Yes. Yeah, you are not allowed. So banned species, what does this mean? Species that you cannot catch, yeah? That are not allowed to be caught. Yes, they could be protected as well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so maybe they are overfished, yeah? Too many people fish for them, they're in danger. Their numbers are small, the population is going down, yeah? Or maybe For example, the species itself is okay to eat, but the way that you have to fish for it is very harmful to the environment. Yeah? Because there is something called bycatch. Is there chocolate here?
No, there isn't any chuck.
Bycatch. Do you guys know what this means? For example, if I want to fish for tuna, yeah, everyone likes tuna, yeah? Tuna's a good fish to eat. I put my net in the water, and I bring it up, and I have tuna, but maybe I have also dolphins, for example, yeah? Or crabs, or different kinds of fish, yeah? The ocean is a big place. It is a big ecosystem. There are many different kinds of species, yeah? And tuna, we like to eat tuna. Other things like to eat tuna too. Tuna's delicious. So dolphins, for example, like to eat tuna. And so if you find tuna, there are probably dolphins that also found the tuna, and they're trying to eat the tuna. And when you put down your net, you can catch the dolphins and kill the dolphins. Yeah? You do not mean to kill the dolphins. This is not your goal. This is not your intention. But it happens. And this is bycatch. Yeah?
No.
No. It's the species, the animal that you catch by accident. Yeah? Downstairs in the museum, you will see a really, really, really big fish in a jar. Yeah? It's called a sturgeon. And it was caught here in Hikon by accident. Yeah? It got caught in a net and it died by accident. The person, the fisherman, was not trying to catch this species, but he did. Yeah? And this is called bycatch. Yeah? Things that are an accident, for example. Yeah? Things that happen because of the way you fish for certain things. And then also what they decide here at the center is the best methods of fishing in each case. So for different species, there is a different way to fish, and they help to decide here the best way. Yeah? The best method. You know, for example, you see sometimes on the wall in a muro, you see people with their fishing poles. They bring in with their fishing poles, yeah? Or sometimes you see boats with nets. Or when you try to catch lobster or crab, they have cages they put in the bottom of the sea and they come in, yeah? These are different ways of fishing for different species. Okay? Do you have questions so far? No? So now we're going to talk a little bit about threatened fish species. Okay? What do you think that means, threatened?
I told you in the class, I threaten you.
Yeah? Or in danger. Yeah? They're in danger of extinction, maybe. Yeah?
Remember, if I am a thief and I have a gun, I am threatening you.
Yeah?
Amenazándote. Okay?
Threatened. Okay. Do you guys like to eat fish? Do you like seafood? Fish. Fish. What kinds of things do you like? Or what kinds of things do you eat? Your family eats? Maybe you don't like them, but your mom makes them anyway.
Some examples of fish that you usually eat. Tuna,
Okay. Swordfish? Okay. What else? Shark? You eat shark? Okay. Very good. Anything else? Okay. Yes, Medusa. This is very popular in Spain.
and sardines. I can't believe that you don't eat sardines. Oh my gosh, you are from Asturias.
Okay. What about cod? No cod? Bacalao. Yes? What? What? No?
Or salmon. Do you like salmon or no?
I love salmon. Salmon is my favorite. Okay. Well, these are some good examples. And cod. Yeah, this is the Atlantic Ocean. Yeah, and the cod that comes from here is one of the most overfished fish in the world. Yeah, it's one of the most popular fish for people to eat. If you go to Portugal, there's cod everywhere. Yeah, here in Spain, people eat a lot of cod. If you go to England and you get typical fish and chips, the typical fish for fish and chips is cod. Yeah, so it's a very popular fish. And because of this, everyone wants to eat it, so they must fish for it. And it's overfished. Okay? So some places where they fish for it are close to collapsing. Yeah, the ecosystems that surround the cod are in danger as well because they're so overfished. Yeah? And so what can you do about this? You can eat less cod, for example, or you can eat cod from Icelandic waters. Yeah, so instead of from the Atlantic, from the sea in Iceland. Yeah?